Hi friends, this is Rahul Jain, and in today's video we are going to discuss what makes an IPO successful. When it comes to IPOs, it's easy to focus solely on numbers and financial performance, but there is much more at play. In the US, founders and entrepreneurs frequently conduct high-profile roadshows to connect directly with large potential investors, creating a buzz around their upcoming IPOs. This highlights that IPO success isn't just about a company's fundamentals, it's also deeply influenced by market sentiments, the personal stories of the founders, and so much more. Let's explore the key factors affecting IPO success. Number one, market sentiment. Market sentiment is like the mood at a party. It can make or break the event. If everyone's excited, the party is a hit. If not, it's a flop. When market sentiment is positive, investors are more enthusiastic and willing to invest in IPOs, driving up demand. In contrast, during uncertain times, investor enthusiasm wanes and IPOs may struggle to attract interest. Think of it like surfing. When the waves are big, surfers are out in force, but when the waves are small, surfers are few and far between. Second, economic indicators. Economic indicators can make or break an IPO. Let me give you two examples. A, GDP growth. After a pandemic-induced slowdown, India's GDP growth rebounded. GDP growth rate in March 2024 quarter was 7.8%, thereby boosting market activity. This recovery provided a fertile ground for IPOs as a growing economy increases investors' confidence. B, inflation and interest rates. High inflation and rising interest rates can temper investor enthusiasm. For instance, the IPO of a company that operated payment wallets in November 2021 faced a lukewarm response with only a 1.89 times subscription. High inflation and increasing interest rates were like heavy clouds blocking the sun, reducing investor appetite despite the IPO's initial hype. The third key factor is regulatory environment. The regulatory environment governed by bodies like SEBI plays a pivotal role in shaping IPO success. Let me give you two examples for this as well. A, regulatory enhancements. SEBI's introduction of the Unified Payments Interface (UPI) for retail investors has streamlined the IPO application process, leading to greater participation. B, impact of regulations. SEBI's regulations ensure that companies meet stringent disclosure standards, which helps in building investors' trust. Changes aimed at improving transparency and investor protection often lead to increased confidence in the IPO market. The fourth factor is global economic conditions. Global economic trends can have a ripple effect on the Indian IPO market. International economic conditions influence investor sentiment and market dynamics. A global recession or financial crisis can lead to reduced investment flows and lower market activity. Conversely, when global markets recover, they can drive renewed interest and investments in emerging markets like India. For example, the global economic slowdown in 2022 led to a decrease in IPO activity in India. However, as global markets stabilized, Indian IPOs saw a resurgence. IPOs may seem to be all about business fundamentals, financials, long-term scope, etc., but these four factors help us understand that there is literally so much more that goes behind this. Thanks for tuning in. That was all for today's video. I'll see you in another video.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.